At the Satina end of the Owa River bank, the gully erosion has been contained with the creation of a drainage to divert flood. While the houses are now safe, same cannot be said of residents who live further down the route, as the work is yet to be completed.
The Odokanlade broke 15 houses. Many lives were lost, and mount pressure on federal government, we mount pressure on the governor, and they responded. They did 1,000 meters. The work is good, but the remaining 600 meters to the river is not done. We are calling on the governor, calling on the president, calling on individuals, USA, World Bank, those who have appropriation for this kind of problem, to please have compassion on us.
Also begging for attention are the Ogbo Road project, as well as the IJAGUN bridge, which often get flooded during the raining season.
The problem of this water started around 2002 here. So it is annual rainfall that if rain falls, then this place will be flooded. Called the government to come and help us. The local government did not respond because of fund, but we applied to the federal government, state government. So after that, we asked the federal government to help us to dredge. We want to dredge this place, and the water is about 7 kilometers. So we want the government to help us.
The plight of these communities first came to our attention when a group known as Justice Development and Peace Commission first sent photos and videos to our eyewitness portal. OLAITAN OLUMIDE is a member of the group. We had a chat with him.
It's good to take upon ourselves to send copies of pictures of the area, the affected areas, and sending them to Channels TV via the Eyewitness. Some projects were budgeted for in the federal government budgets in 2011, in 2012. That of Logun, Owakurudu area, it was budgeted for in 2011, the same repeated in 2012, but none was implemented. We are soliciting the government to please see what they can do to this area. A lot of things has passed, a lot of corruption. Let me use that word. Corruption has taken place in that in implementing that project. They need to investigate. If need be, they need to please revisit the community and make sure it is included in the next budget, in the 2017 budget.
While various parts of the world grapple with ecological challenges, it is pertinent that when contracts are awarded by the government, that they are properly executed. Some contractors here may have smiled their way to the bank, yet they have left hearts broken, sent a few more to their early graves. But before more casualties are recorded, the Owa River bank communities hope for state and federal government would hand them the much-needed succor. In order to get insights into government standpoint on the Owakurudu erosion menace, as well as the threat faced by other communities along the 7 kilometers Owa River bank, we engaged the Commissioner for Environment in the state in a chat where he noted that the state government was aware of what was going on in Owakurudu, Ijebu-Ode.
We've been trying to making sure that we remediate, the soil that have been eroded. But however, this year we have the visit from the National Assembly, the Senate precisely, and the Committee on Erosion came around to see, some erosion sites within the states, and they visited that particular, spot, and they've since sent a consultant to come and look at the job and then, write up what it will take to remediate, the erosion there. This is reaching out to the federal government as well to please come to aid when it comes to helping to reclaim erosion sites within the state.
On the issue of relocating victims affected by the erosion menace, he says that might be unlikely.
My answer to that will be that when there is life, there is hope. The primary thing as government is for us to be able to warn the people. There is no sense in seeing a danger and they're not doing anything about it. Even when you cannot, remediate and reclaim, those land that have been eroded, we always have a sense of duty to the people to warn them, and that is why they've been told, to look for alternative, place to stay.
However it stands, the people believe that government holds the magic wand and are therefore eagerly waiting to have their cases resolved. Land grabbing is the contentious issue of large-scale land acquisition, the buying or leasing of large pieces of land by domestic and transnational companies, governments, and individuals. It could also involve deceitful dispossession of someone of his property. Now, it was becoming a menace in Lagos, so in order to curb this trend, the state government recently outlawed it, thereby making it criminal for anyone to get involved in such act. Our next story borders on an incident where a church building was demolished along Odukoya Street in Bariga area of Lagos State, as seen in this video sent in by Rotimi. The pastor claims he has been shortchanged and dealt a blow from hell. We visited for updates. Monday, 22nd August 2016, number 6 Odukoya Street, Bariga, a place of worship, was sealed up, allegedly without warning given to the church council. Next, the building, with every blow from the hammer, was completely brought down and property destroyed. A court judgment has been allegedly obtained and the court order is being enforced. On Friday, 26th of August, we visited to ascertain the state of the incident. Fortunately, we met members of the team that carried out the demolition exercise on ground. None of them was willing to speak on the case. And one by one, they left us, with a few others holed up in their office, thereby raising suspicion of some dark moves. The gate of the church now completely locked down and members denied access. Behind the closed gates, demolition activities are still ongoing. We spoke with a member of the church who expressed his feelings.
We saw some people coming in from the court, say this place, the landowner that he want to take over this place. So, and we asked them, what are we, but we didn't give us any notice, no notice from the court, nothing. And just what we saw and Mala bringing a hammer and begin to destroy everything inside church, packing the chairs, the engine, our equipment in the church, packing it outside, and left some inside.
We also sought to hear from the pastor of the church who was not present at the scene when we visited. Reverend Abisoye claims it's the second time he was suffering this fate in the hands of alleged landowners.
I get that place through Alaji Chief OLADIPUPO Ashogbon of Lagos. So that's Ahmed OLADIPUPO Ashogbon of Lagos. So he is the one that gave the church the deed of an assignment of that place. That's on the 15th of April 2006. So before we start building that place, before we build that auditorium, so and he told us that so far that church is one that we are going to build there, that no problem. So and I don't even no controversy between us before, because the people that have come to perform type of this duty, I can call them land grabbers. So I don't know what I can call them more than that.
With his deeds of assignment still with him, he wonders how a court judgment is obtained without his consent, and therefore plead for intervention from the state, individuals or corporate bodies that could help fight his cause.
I'm appealing to Lagos State that maybe they know that I don't have anything because I'm a full-time minister. I don't have money, I don't have anything, but I have God. So that they can please and run to me, rush to me and they deliver me and save me, or to to assist me from this, because they know that I don't have anybody. So that's why they treated me like that. I don't know, because I know that somebody can go and break a whole building, a whole structure without any letter, without anything from court. Before you build house, you will give injunction, and not only that, you paste to that the house building for 3 months before you carry operation of a building. But no information, no anything. Sir, I was surprised.
Is there a possible danger in this case? Are there lessons to be learned? Is there respite for the alleged victims? Perhaps the intervention of the state would help clarify this issue and assuage the thirst of the parties involved.